Hello and welcome. Thank you for being here today. Please prepare yourself and your space for practice and make yourself comfortable. We'll meet together in a seat, beginning to turn the gaze inward and welcoming in 3 slow breaths. And taking the arms out wide, begin to reach them toward the sky. In prayer, bringing them back to the heart space. And we'll take this 3 times, finding your rhythm, your breath. Inviting in a strength and a softness, flow but not force, welcoming and honoring the qualities of the water. And when you're ready, just gently beginning to transition into a child's pose. And widen the knees toward the edges of the mat and begin to extend the arms forwards. And let the chest and the head sink down heavy. Maybe taking a gentle rock from side to side in the hips. Just a moment to settle. And as the breath in rises, let the body rise too. Rippling the body forward like a wave, we sink the hips down, arching the back and lifting the gaze. As we exhale, the chin drops towards the chest, the tailbone pushes back, and we root back into our child's pose. Inhale, rippling the body forwards, fluidity of the spine, we open the chest and the heart. We exhale, bowing chin to chest, grounding back, child's pose. Final round, breathing in. And exhale, breathing out. And back to child's pose, we meet together. And from here, we invite in the element of strength. Gripping down through the fingertips, keep the body low as you pull forwards. Come back to that cobra, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Let the chin ripple back down to the chest as you push the hips back towards the heels twice more. Inhale, pulling forwards, rising, lifting, and then exhale, softening, surrendering. And last time with the breath. And the exhale, we'll meet back together in that child's pose. And from here, we continue to focus on moving the spine. We'll come back to a tabletop position, squaring off the knees under the hips, and then raising the right foot into the air, pointing the toe and arching the back. And then exhaling, bringing the knee towards the nose and round the back. Inhale, arch to open, lifting the gaze. And exhale, round to tuck, knee to nose. Last time we breathe in to arch. And we exhale to round. And this time that right foot's going to step between the hands, establishing steadiness before the arms become fluid. Upper body light and opens as the arms draw a big circle round and down. Finding stability. Hands for balance, we slide the right knee back. And we're going to step that right foot out towards the side, press the little toe edge into the mat, and then begin to rock the hips lightly forwards and backwards. Feel the stretch for the inner seam of that right thigh. And keeping that steady rhythm of the breath. And grounding through the left hand, we raise the right arm, turning the body towards the right leg. As you breathe out, send the right hand down and extend the left arm up. We take a twist, so you're reaching towards the right foot. Inhale, arm rises, and exhale, reach. Make sure to bend that supporting arm. And last time, inhale, send that left arm high. And then exhale, reaching towards the foot. And we'll slowly release, bringing the hand down for balance. And just bring that right knee back down gently. Return into your tabletop position on all fours. And we'll take the right foot, stepping it back between the hands. And then we're going to pick up the left toes. Pivot the knee so the hips turn to face towards the long edge of your mat. And open the arms out into a modified warrior two. We breathe in, extending the arms. And we exhale, reaching out. Twice more, maybe the leg lengthens as you lift up. And maybe the knee bends deeper as you bend back into the shape. And the right forearm releases onto the right thigh and the left arm reaches. And the invitation to take a little bit of free movement here into that left shoulder. It could be to cactus the elbow or to create circles or any other movement that feels good as you stretch into that right hip. And we'll slowly release, bringing the hands back down. Pivot the knee and the hips to face back towards the top of your mat. We'll sink the bum back into a child's pose, pulling forwards. Can the body stay low to the mat? And then open the heart, lifting the gaze. Exhale, chin to chest. Take that wave-like motion, rippling the body back to your child's pose. And we move to the opposite side here. Let the left toes kick up into the air and the gaze lift. And then as you breathe out, push the mat away, draw the knee and nose together. And breathing in, we open, we expand. We exhale, we round and we contract. Last time. And this time as the knee draws forward, step the foot back between the hands. As you inhale, raise the torso, extend the arms towards the sky and take a slow, soft circle into the shoulder joint. We bring the hands down. We bring that left leg back to step it out towards the side. Press the little toe edge down into the mat and take those soft rocks forwards. Begin to feel into the hips, any tightness, any stiffness or stagnation that you feel around this area. And we'll take the left arm up into the air, turning towards the leg, and then exhale to bring it down. Right arm will extend up. And this time we take it into a twist, reaching out towards the extended leg. Twice more, let the movement begin to flow with the breath. Inhale, reaching, and exhale, threading through. And bringing the hand back down, and bring that left knee back. We return to a tabletop position. And then when you feel steady, stepping the left foot forwards. Low lunge position. Draw the right heel up towards the bum. Pivot on the knee. And we come back to that modified warrior two shape. As we inhale, the arms lift up. Maybe the legs straightens. And as we exhale, we sink the hips, sliding the knee towards the top of our mat. Again, there's an element of freedom here to move the body in any way that feels good. Remember, it's flow and not force. And take the left forearm onto the left thigh, into your modified extended side angle. Again, finding that freedom to move within that right shoulder in any way that feels good. And we'll slowly release, bringing the hands to the mat, pivot the hips and the knee back towards the front, and we'll sink the bum down through child's pose, taking that ripple forwards, press the ground away as you lift through cobra, and then exhale, chin to chest, ripple back into your child's pose position. And this time we'll tuck the toes and prepare to lift the hips into a downward facing dog. And we'll take a slow, steady spinal wave here. As you breathe in, send the spine forwards, shoulders over the wrists. And as you breathe out, bend the knees and lift the tailbone, down dog. And we send the right leg into the air, toes towards the back of the head. As you exhale, knee towards the nose. Twice more, breathing in, open the shape. And then exhale, contract, knee and nose to tap. Last round in. And last round out. And this time the right foot steps down between the hands. Can the back knee stay lifted this time for a high lunge? Big circle of both arms round. And then as we breathe out, the hands come to frame the front foot. We step the left foot to meet the right, and we play with a standing balance here. And the two peace fingers can wrap around the big toes. If this is too much, just hold on to the shins or even the thighs. Step into the left foot and see if you can begin to lift the right foot away from the mat, taking it out towards the side. And give yourself permission to play here. Don't worry how many times you wobble or fall. And reminding yourself that water can break through barriers, not necessarily with strength, but with a steady persistence. When you're ready to release, bringing the hands back to the mat, we'll step back again with the left leg. Keep a deep bend into that front right knee, and we'll turn into a warrior two. Let the arms rise up, and as you exhale, can you sink deeper? Again, find a little bit of freedom to move the upper body in any way that feels good. Find that stretch of the front right thigh, depth into your shape. And the invitation to come into your extended side angle with the right forearm onto the thigh, or maybe the hand slides down to the ground. And can there be some fluidity again through the upper body, through that left shoulder, to create space, to release anything that feels sticky? And when you're ready, we pivot, tucking the back toes underneath, hips facing forward. Lower the back knee and reach the right arm towards the back of your mat, either staying here, or you might lift the back leg until the foot meets the hand, gently pressing the hips forwards and down. From here, we'll begin to release the leg, release the hand, and we'll step the back leg forwards into a Malasana yogi squat. And here, rather than holding in stillness, we give the body permission to move. And just let the body be in rhythm with the breath, and in rhythm with something much greater, this great pulse of life of which we are a part of. Allow yourself to move, to stretch, to wriggle. And when you're ready, slowly releasing, and we'll step the feet back, maybe taking an optional vinyasa. If that's not for you, then just into a downward facing dog. And we'll reset together, ready to take the opposite side. So with your next inhale, we'll ripple the body forwards, taking that spinal wave, and then raising the left leg into the air. Pointing the toe to the back of the head, we arch, and then we round, knee to nose, twice more with breath. And the last round, inhale, kicking the leg high, and exhaling, squeezing, pushing the ground away, and then let that left foot step between the hands. We lift up into a high lunge position, take that big circle of the arms. The hands come down. We step the right foot to meet the left to play with that standing balance once more. So this time we step into the right foot and we begin to extend the left leg out towards the side. And just observe the mind here. Notice what happens when you wobble or fall out of the shape. Does the mind stay playful when trying something new, or do you find yourself becoming frustrated? Whatever emotions arise for you here, can you allow them just to flow through you? And when you're ready, stepping back with the right leg, we return to our high lunge. We sink the heel down to widen our shape into our warrior two. And we have that movement 3 times, just lifting the body up, lengthening the leg, and then exhaling, bending into the front knee, reaching forwards. And keeping that bend into the front knee, we take it into our extended side angle. Left forearm to the thigh or hand down to the foot. Feel a deep breath travel through the side of the body as you stretch and extend. Let the upper body move through space. And the right hand comes down, tucking the back toes under. And then we circle that left arm round and back. Taking your option if you're staying here, or maybe bending the right knee. And then let the top of the foot just press into the hand, widening the space across the front of the left collarbone. And we slowly release the hand forwards, step the back foot to meet the front foot, sinking the hips down. And this time just lowering yourself to the ground, taking both legs out to extend in a wide V shape. And placing the hands down in front, just begin to rock the hips slightly forwards and backwards. And then as you ground into the shape, let the arms reach out as you take an inhale. And then as you exhale, lean over to one side. Let the body float forwards and then lean in the opposite way, extending the arm into the air. And you're just going to take this a few rounds side to side. Again, don't force the body to anywhere it doesn't want to go. And as you come back into the center, take a deep breath, reaching the arms up. And as you breathe out, let the hands come down in front and just gently start to lean the body forwards. Maybe closing down through the eyes here. And just see if you can take your awareness down to the space of the hips. And feel a sense of openness into this part of the body. Maybe gently swaying the torso from side to side. And as we prepare to leave this shape, moving gently, lifting the spine back upright, we'll begin to close the legs together. Please take your time here to release and let the soles of the feet meet as the knees widen out, creating a diamond shape. We'll take a breath in, lifting the heart space, and as we exhale, take that rounding, drawing the chin back towards the chest. Inhale, raising the heart up towards the sky, and then exhale, bowing chin to chest, looking inward. And this time as we inhale, lifting the heart upright, and then as you exhale, lean forwards, bowing the head down towards the space between the feet. And can you allow your breath to become soft? To release any tension that you're holding onto here. And lifting vertebrae by vertebrae, we'll close the knees together, wrap the arms around the body, give yourself a hug. Maybe taking this moment to offer your body some quiet gratitude for its practice today. Giving thanks to your own inner waters. And we slowly begin to bring the body down towards the earth, taking our final shape of rest. You can extend the legs out or keeping the knees bent, let them rest in toward one another. And if it feels safe to do so, closing down through the eyes. And find that steady rhythm of the breath just flowing through the body as you find stillness. That sense of fluidity stays within. And we take these final few moments to rest. And closing with this quote by the Chinese philosopher Lao Tzu. Water is the softest thing. yet it can penetrate mountains and earth. And this shows clearly the principle of softness overcoming hardness. And allowing yourself to stay here for as long as time allows. If, however, you are ready to leave your practice, and begin to bring some movement gently back into the physical body. And starting with the fingers and the toes, the wrists and the ankles. Maybe take in a full body stretch. And then just gently shifting yourself over onto one side. And take a moment to pause here and just check in with what feels alive within you in this moment. And when you're ready to rise, doing so slowly, and coming back to find any comfortable seat. And just as we started our practice, we'll take a deep breath in, extending the arms up towards the sky. Hands meet in prayer, and the exhale brings them to the heart. Inhale, reaching upwards. Exhale, prayer to the heart. And last time, inhale. And as you exhale, let that prayer stop in front of the third eye, inviting in clarity of thoughts. Down to the lips, inviting in clarity to our voice. And finally, to the heart, clarity of our hearts. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice.